FSG here, hope you're all doing well. Today I thought we'd do another modder spotlight. We haven't done one in a while, but I think it's important to shine a light on the modders that are doing some stunning work out there, and Northwest Mods and Edits are certainly doing that. Now, if you know the channel, you know I have been a big fan of these guys for a very long time. The quality, the attention to detail, these are up there with the best mods that you can get for Farming Simulator. There aren't many of them, and that's what I like as well. They would rather spend their time creating one or two absolutely exceptional mods than just throw stuff out there as quickly as they can. So, with the Peterbilt 379 being released a couple of weeks ago on the left there, I thought it was a good opportunity for me to shine a light on Northwest Mods and Edits again, and just walk you through what they've done. The Super Duty as well is... Every time I do a map tour, I find myself using that truck just because it's so good. And the amount of times people ask me where I got it from, and I always direct them towards Northwest Mods and Edits. Now, originally they just had a Facebook group, which was maybe a little bit of a barrier to entry. A lot of people don't like to use Facebook, but now they have their own itch.io page, which I'll put in the description as well. So I can absolutely go and grab these as soon as this video is finished. There's also a very nice Prowler Gooseneck trailer there, and a very nice Prowler V-Plow as well, which we'll have a look at. So lovely additions to the Super Duty there as well. But the amount of customization, the amount of detail, the amount of just quality touches to these is second to none. Honestly, I don't think there's anything as good as these out there. So we're going to jump in. We'll have a look at both the Pete and the Ford, and we'll just have a little bit of a look around the Prowler and the Plow as well, just so you get an idea for the quality that's going on here. And then go get them and play with them, because and make sure you give them a thank you as well, because stand up guys as well. I've got to know them quite well over the last few years. Incredibly friendly, down to earth. Don't get involved in any of the drama, just deliver quality mods for the game, and for that I am very grateful. So first up, we should have a look at this bad boy. I always go for it in the 450 config with the jewels at the back, because it just looks awesome. So let's jump into the shop and let's have a look at it. So you'll find it in trucks down to the bottom here, and there we go. And there are so many options with this. It is just ridiculous how much time they've spent putting the options in this. So let's go through the different styles. We've got the 350 SRW. We've got the SRW FX4 with the rather chunkier tyres. We've got the 350 Custom SRW FX4 with even chunkier tyres. We go to the 350 DRW, 350 DRW FX4, 450 with the jewels at the back, 450 FX, and then we go into the flatbeds. We've got the 350 flatbeds, so I'll spin around so you can see these. The FX4 with a flatbed. We've got the 450 with a flatbed. We've got the 450 flatbed FX4, and then we've got the 350 attacher ready, 350 FX attacher ready, 450 attacher ready, and the 450 FX4 attacher ready, and back to the start. So absolutely tons of options available to you there. I am going to go for my all-time favourite, which is, as soon as we can get to it, there we go, sorted. So then let's have a look at the options that we've got here as well. So headache racks, got the Magnum Low Pros, High Pros, or none. Obviously, we're going for the High Pros. Toolboxes, you've got option 1, option 2, or nothing at all. I like option 1. Work lights, you can see they go on top of the headache rack there. Very nice. We've got the rack lights, got rear bumper lights, or you can have both. You also got flatbed lights as well there. So my option is always the rack and bumper lights. I do like those. Mud flaps, front, rear, or all mud flaps. Again, I like to stock up as much as I can. Front bumper, loads of options for the front bumper as well here. So standard, the Ranch Hand Legend, look at that. Nothing's getting past that, is it? The Ranch Hand Legend with no air defender. The Aries Bull Bar, with no lower air defender, no lower air deflector, beg your pardon. And back to standard. I like to run it with that bad boy, the little Aries on the front there. Clearance lights. They throw those on as well. Warning lights. We have got a few options here. All strobes at the top there, but we've got 600 light bar, a light bar with a strobe kit, 1200, so double the width, and again with the strobe kit, or just the strobe kit if you want that. Let's go with the 1200 with the strobe kit. I'm going to skip over decals because JJ was kind enough to give me my own logo on the side, which is very kind of him. Now, attachers. We have got trailer hitch at the back here. We have got the gooseneck hitch at the top, or, of course, you would take this. You have both of them, giving you the most flexibility possible. Suspension, all levels of awesomeness here. 1 inch front lift, 2 inches all round, or 4 inches all round. Of course, we're going for 4 inches all round, back to standard. 4 inches it is, and again, you've got the option here on the front for a front winch, so just another addition there as well. And then we are into so many colours. You can go for it. I think it always looks nice in the whites and the silvers. Beg your pardon. The orange is pretty cool as well. You've got flatbed colours as well. Obviously, we don't have the flatbed on at the moment, so you can't see that, but it does look very good. In fact, let's just jump back so you can see it. There we go. So you've got it in blue there, or whatever you want. Let's go back down here. Bumper options as well. You can color code them. You can go white aluminium. There you go. So your Aries bull bar there gets a little bit of a treatment. Toolbox colors as well. Obviously just your silver and your black. I've lost my toolbox now because I jumped to the other. Let's put that back on. But there you go, it is in black now, looking very nice indeed. And then your interior colours, you've got black and navy, dark marsala and Mojave. And we're going to go for that, looks quite nice. We'll obviously jump inside this and have a look as well. And then the rims, you've got chromes there, but you can also go silver, white or black. So let's see what the white look like. Yeah, not for me. Do love my chrome. So there we go. Beautiful, and then obviously license plate at the bottom. But phenomenal, phenomenal truck. So let's jump out. In fact, let's buy that, because we've got one already, but we've got this one too. So let's go and have a look at this. And there it is. Like I said, we've just bought this, so we're going to drive it back to where we've got the other stuff set up. But I just wanted you to just have a look around it, because modelling on this is phenomenal. This was in FS22, and he did bring it back very quickly to 25. I just think it's even nicer. I don't know what it is about it. It just is so well done. Right, now we're going to jump in here and watch the startup animation and just everything that goes on here, because it's great. So as soon as we jump in, you can see the mirrors come out there. I'm going to jump inside here for a second, because the interior is beautifully done as well. There we go. All modelled fantastically, rear seats and everything as well. So good. So good. Now I'm going to jump out quickly, just so we start her up, and then we'll jump back inside. So there we go. Beautiful engine note and all the stuff that comes with it. And then internally you see all the lights and everything coming on. Pedals, everything works. So much detail, even the needles in the dials working there. Mirrors all working as they should. Across everywhere. It's just really nicely done as a truck. We'll run it down here now. We're going to run back along the road. Back to where our other stuff is. I'm on Ray County, by the way, if you're wondering what map it is. Just felt it was appropriate for these vehicles. So let's get on with it. Right, here we are back where we started off. Now, the handling on them is brilliant as well. I know we get a lot of criticism about the physics of cars in FarmSim, but it's as good as anything we've got out there. It's certainly as good as anything the limitations of the game will stop us from doing. But let's just show you, we've got the strobes on as well there, so let you just see those lights as well. Really nice detail in those. But we'll power this off now, and we'll hop out. We'll leave that there, and we'll just quickly wander over here and have a look at the white version as well, because it's got the snowplow on the front. So there you go. There's no necessary option in the shop to select fittings for the snowplow. It fits on normally without anything else, so you don't have to worry about it as a later option. With this, X lowers it and raises it, and again, look at those animation details on the ram and things like that. Very nicely done. And then you've got mouse controls to move the front blade, so I'm holding down my left mouse button now and rolling forward and backwards. And if I hold my right one down and do the same, it adjusts the other side as well, so you can control that, which is very, very nice. But let's jump in and have a look at the snowplow and the options for that as well. Of course, you'll find that in winter equipment, and we go in here, there we are, the Prowler V-Plow, just $7,000. Again, fantastically modelled, beautifully done. A few options here, the brand decals, you've got the Prowler, you've got the Prowler 2, which has them in black, or nothing at all. The lights, factory default, got the 2 additional headlights on the top there, or you can get rid of those blade markers as well, factory default, or these little reflectors on the sides, or nothing at all, like the factory defaults. And then your main colours, loads of options here, stainless steel, reds, greens, yellows, oranges, anything that you want there. So they're very nice in the market colours as well. You've got a few options for that. Let's go for red with those. And the handle colours, which you can see behind there, the options for those as well. So just a really nice plough, and works really well as well. So there's that, and then there's this. This is Prowler, so from the same brand, but a very nice gooseneck trailer. And again, let me just show you the detail here. All these little touches, like the chains, the handle on the front there, the little additional tags down on the bottom here, little handles there, the textures on the wooden deck and things like that. So nice. And around this side, we've obviously got a sprayer support tank on there with the pump and the motor and so on and so forth. We've got the chocks under the wheels, and then the ramps at the back there. Very nice indeed. It really, really complements the Super Duty as well. So let's have a look at the options for this too. So this is going to be sitting in the low loaders category. We'll scroll down to here, and there we are. The gooseneck trailer, $35,000. Some nice options on this as well. So nurse trailers, none. So you've just got your standard deck there, and then you have got the sprayer support, which is the one we have already set up. You can also have water support. Now with the sprayer support, you do have a pump that you need to activate. So tab to the trailer and activate it if you're going to load up a sprayer, and it'll work that way. Nice little bit of immersion there, and the water is just as you would normally expect. Toolboxes, you've got a few options here. You've got one on the front there, you have one on the side, or you can have both. Design options, you've got the little step on the side there, you've got the storage crate underneath with a fire extinguisher in, and again, you can have both of those if you want, and then lots of different options for your ramps as well. There we go, option 1, option 2 has got the centerpiece. Option 3 has got the 4 ramps on it, or nothing at all, or no rear ramp, or with the 2 again. Lots of options there. And then you've got your deck on neck option. So if you want that extra space for storage, you can have that on as well. And again, colours, you've got your white, you've got black, which looks very cool. You've got this kind of brown, it's kind of like a bronze colour, which is nice. And you have got your silver, which also looks very cool indeed. Metal colour, again, you've got your options for that on the top of the deck there, and a few of the other pieces like the foot of the step and things like that in the toolbox. Tank colour, of course, we don't have a tank on this one at the moment, but I'm going to select red and I'm going to go up here and show on spray support, so you can change your tank colour there. And then your rim colours, you have got usual, we've got silver, chrome, we've got white, and we've got black. I'm going to go for chrome again, but there you go. Very, very nice trailer if you want a nice gooseneck trailer for hauling some of your stuff around. And last but by no means least, the new addition to the mods for 25 so far, and that is the 2005 Peterbilt 379 day cab truck. I absolutely love this. Was my go-to truck in 22. It is just perfect as far as I'm concerned. So let's have a look at the options again. Well, before we do that, let's just have a look along the side of it here, the detail. Even we'll go for a little drive in a minute, but even little tiny details like these cables here swing when you go around corners. I mean, didn't need to do that, but it just adds to it, which is so good. Look at those strobes going off over there still. So many options on this as well. It's ridiculous how many options there are. So let's jump in and have a look at them. So obviously you'll find this in trucks. Scroll down here. It's in right next to the Super Duty. But $75,000 is pretty well priced as well. So there we go. Let's start. We've got a cat engine in it, the 3406. We've also got a tune level 1 of it, pushing the horsepower up to 450, and a tune level 2 pushing it up to 500 horsepower. Only $3,000 difference there for those engines. We can go back to the standard. We'll go for the tune 2, shall we? We've got the Peterbilt Alcoas. We've got them with caps. We've got the Alcoas with caps again. Heavy duties with caps. And back to the Pete Alcoas. Front bumpers. We've got a few options here as well. We've got the standard. We've got the markers on the side. We've got the tapered bumper at the bottom. Again with markers. And finally, the blind with no winch. And then back standard. Cab styling. We have got standard. We've got front fender guards. Let me just go back and show you that again. There we go. There without, and there we are with. Got a lower chrome trim. So let me just go back again, as I'm jumping about so you can see these. You've got rear handles. Just sit there on the back of the cab. And then you've got a few different options. Or all of the options. There you go. Sun visors. Few options there as well. Standard, tilted, none. Horns, standard. Hadley style, or none. Marker lights. There they are along the front of the bumper there. Bumper lights. Got some side markings there as well. And then you start to get the options 1 and 2, or none. Exhaust, you've got your standard. Really nice high stacks there. 90-degree elbows. They just going in front of the... Yes, there we go. Got the angle there at 45. We've got them at 90. Shields removed. 1 and 2, and back to standard. So a few different mixtures of the options there. Very nice indeed. Exhaust tips. There you go. 50 degrees rotated. Standard cuts. Standard cut 50 rotated. Flat pipes. Flat cuts. Mitered. Mitered cut. Back to your standards. Cab decals. Got your air cleaner decals there. Because you're running a cat engine. You've got the cat logo on the front there. See that? Door decals. You've got Dubois, which is Jonathan, who makes these mods. Nice logo there. And then you've got both, or none. And then you've got your attachers. So as well, you've got your trail hitch now added to the back there, or standard. Very nice. And then rear wheel fenders. Keeps going. So many options. There you go. Half chromes. aluminium halves, aluminium full, or none. Headache racks as well. There you go, the Merit headache rack. With handles, with beacon lights, with work lights, and then your mixtures of options or all. Very nice. And then your winch, front bumper winch, there we go. Or back to standard. Fantastic. And then colorways. Change, of course, the main color. So you could have that color, there we go. Now you can either match if you want to, like we're doing here, or you can go with different colors for your wheel arches there. Looking very nice indeed. And then your rim colors as well. We've got chrome at the moment, you've got silver, you've got white, you've got black. So all of the options there for you to... But this is a phenomenal truck. I absolutely love it. So there we go. Beautiful. Let's jump in. Listen to this engine note now. Also, the door. Shall we talk about the door for a second? How often do we not see that? You just appear in your vehicle, but... How nice is that? Even with the right sounds and stuff like that. Very, very nice. Now, just sit back and enjoy this. How wonderful is that? Such a nice sound. Now, we'll go in the cab too. Let me just reset the FOV. And get a bit more of a view in here. Isn't this nice? How lovely is that? Lots of detail. Pedals work, gear shifter works, every dial moves. We'll show you that in a little minute when we're driving along. But just really nicely finished in here as well. Beautiful. Right. Let's reverse up a bit. We'll take this for a run along a road so you can see what's going on. I mean, there you go. You can see all of that stuff moving, and the dials on the dashboard moving and everything as well. Right, let's head out along the road a little bit. And there you can see very subtly, I mean, there's roll in the truck, which is nice. And look at that cable moving on the back as well. As you go over bumps and stuff, there's just a little bit of movement there. Just the attention to details. Nuts. But the noise of this truck is what makes it fabulous for me. Just tremendous. So there you go. Beautiful. So we're running back now after running along the road for a little bit. Look at the movement in the rear axles as well. Just subtle. Handling is so good on these trucks. Really spent a lot of time refining it to make it work really, really well. And they have pulled it off big time. Else it is so good to drive. Right, there you go. Northwest Mods and Edits. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out. They are phenomenal. And pick up some very, very cool mods. Tell them FSG sent you. And make sure you say a big, big thank you to them as well, because these are different class. Different class indeed. So, there you go. Northwest Mods and Edits. Some of the best mods that you can pick up in the game. That's all for me for now. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.